Hey familia, Miranda here, and today I have quite the haul from Larry and Melissa, aka Mi.dollartreedvd, to share with you. So I actually have two big boxes sitting here, and they've actually been sitting for a couple of months now. I think one of them is stuff from back in like the February wave, and then the other one is like the March wave. So I figured it was now time to get to it because I actually do have more stuff coming from them from the April wave. But if you're not familiar with Larry and Melissa, you need to be, especially if you're part of the Dollar Tree movie community. They have just been so freaking awesome to the community. So on their Instagram page, you can give them a follow, and they post live pics when they're in stores, and they're always willing to trade, or you can, buy straight up from them, but they're willing to help you out and look for the titles that you're on the hunt for, or if, even titles you didn't know you wanted, they could be there in the pictures that they post. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, they're just fantastic, brother and sister duo. So shout out to you, Larry and Melissa. They do also have a YouTube channel where they show off the things that they pick up and stuff. So, make sure you go on over to their channel and, see what they're picking up. So all that information will be in the description box below for you guys to go check out. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and see what I got from them, because honestly, since it's been sitting, I don't remember half the stuff I got. So we shall see. All right, so we have box number one right here. So they do always include a little note in here, which I will read that later. But anywho, first up, these aren't going to be in any particular order. So we have The Rental. I have not seen this one, but I've heard some pretty good things on it. I do know it has a Blu-ray release. So if I end up liking this, I will probably upgrade down the road. But I want to go ahead and check out The Rental. Next up, I think I really wanted this one for Justin Long. It's called Literally Right Before Aaron. So I really don't know anything about this, but hey, I thought I would go ahead and check that one out. Next up is this one here called The Osiris Child. Look pretty cool. So I want to go ahead and check that one out. Next up, we have Mishi the Water Giant. So I'm kind of hoping that this is sort of like Water Horse, which I absolutely love. But obviously it's kind of, based on, like the Loch Ness Monster and stuff, as you can see. But it looks like a fun little family flick. So hopefully the kiddos will want to watch this and whatnot. So we got Mishi. Next up, we have Behind the Movement, the Rosa Parks story. Of course, I'm sure we all learned about her in history class and stuff like that, social studies, back in the day. Very, very important woman in history. So we got her story there. The kiddos are going to be super stoked about this one, and actually I am too. I don't know why this one doesn't have a Blu-ray when the other two do, but it is Help I Shrunk My Friends. So this is the only one that's on DVD, which is weird because Shrunk My Parents and Shrunk My Teacher are the other two, but we really enjoyed these ones, even though they are English dubbed. It doesn't line up sometimes, like the voice or whatever, but we enjoyed them a lot actually. So got that one, so the kiddos will be excited for that. Next up, got this one here called Don't Think Twice. Now, this is actually one that I passed on several times, but my buddy John over at Platix 2, he actually recommended this a couple of times in like his videos and stuff like that, and through like Instagram and stuff. So I decided I would go ahead and actually pick it up and check it out. I do believe this one does have a Blu-ray release as well, so if I like it, maybe upgrade down the road. Then this one here, I forget why I got this one. Oh, because Corbin Blue's in this, and that is Witches in the Woods. I haven't really heard the greatest things on this one, but I thought I would go ahead and check it out anyway, especially for Corbin Blue, if you know him from High School Musical. All right, next little stack here, we have this film here called A Late Quartet. I don't know anything about this. Hey, Christopher Walken's in here. Actually, Catherine Keener, Philip Seymour Hoffman. So, I mean, pretty decent cast there. But yeah, I thought I would go ahead and check this one out. Don't really know anything about it. Then this one, too, I'd passed on several times before, but I figured it's a boxing flick, so gotta add it to the collection. That is Underdog. And then I did pick up Arizona for them. This was one too that I had actually been passing on, and I actually ended up getting the 4K from someone else. So this will probably go into a future giveaway. Then this next one I actually got to kind of like condense down. It's the 4 film collection, the Ice Cube collection. It has all 3 Friday movies and All About the Benjamins. So I had all of these on DVD, but I figured I would go ahead and condense down, you know, try and help create some space in the collection and whatnot. So gotta love the Friday movies and All About the Benjamins. I recently revisited it and it is just so flippin' hilarious, you guys. So gotta love you some Ice Cube. Then next up, there's a couple more here. We have A Night of the Living Dead, and there is 5 other films on here. You get The Devil Bat, House on Haunted Hill. Oh, and it's the older version. You know what? I just watched that the other day. The one with Vincent Price. The what year is it from? 1975, I think. But yeah, so oh, that's cool because I did not have that one in the collection. Then we have White Zombie, The Last Man on Earth, and The Bat. Actually, 3 of these films on here star Vincent Price, so that's pretty cool. But anywho, we got Night of the Living Dead. And then the last one from this box, I got this because I had one of the movies, but then I know that these were actually both showing up separately. But I figured, you know, to kind of get rid of the one that I had and just have this 2 set here. So we have Notorious B.I.G., Bigger Than Life, and 2 turntables and a microphone, The Life and Death of Jam Master Jay. So I had this one, but figured, you know, to save some space, got this. Because this was one that I never did find and I was hoping to find. So I thought that was cool that they had this little set here. All right, so moving on to box number 2. This one is even bigger. All right, so first up from this second box, there is a couple of Shudder titles. The thing is, my area got in all of those Shudder titles that everybody was going nuts over. And I was so focused on finding some for other people, like with the slips and stuff like that, that I had missed 2 because I had found like all the other ones with the slips. And so I needed 2 more with slips to kind of complete all of the movies there and stuff, which they did eventually. I did eventually, you know, come across some more, but I, you know, since they had them for me already, I wasn't gonna like bother, you know, obviously getting them. So we got, what's it called, Bezel Buff, I think that's how you pronounce it, and then the Mon Monsters. I haven't watched either of these, so I need to go ahead and check these out soon. But yeah, so they both have the slip, so I'm happy about that. Next up is this film called A Girl Like Grace. This is actually an extra copy, so this one too will probably going into a future giveaway or something. But yeah, Ryan Destiny, I loved her in Star, the TV show. So yeah, and then it really does have a good cast because you also have Megan Good, Raven Simone, Romeo Miller's in here as well. So it's definitely one that caught my interest. Next up, this is one that I did not request, but they know I am a fan of snapper cases, and so they sent me this, which I did not know about. This is a nice little surprise, the Matrix in a snapper case here. You can see. So that one opens up more there. So that is cool. So we have the Matrix. Next up, we have Codename The Cleaner. I remember enjoying this one back in the day. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but obviously you got Cedric the Entertainer, Lucy Liu, and Nicolette Sheridan. So can't wait to revisit that one. Then we have this Kaboom Presents Christmas Carols. I got this one just to add to obviously the Christmas collection. There's a few like Franklin episodes in here. There's a couple Bernstein Bear ones. There's Pippi Longstocking, Timothy Goes to School, Elliot Moose, George Shrinks. So different little episodes, or maybe they're songs. Honestly, I really don't know what this is. But it says it has over 2 hours of entertainment. What? Okay, that is actually a lot of like extra for, you know, something like this. So, but anywho, for the Christmas collection, always add into it. This one too, for the Christmas collection, Whoopi Goldberg and Call Me Claus. I've never seen this, and I never even heard of this until it started showing up at Dollar Tree, and it's like, yep, gotta have it. Love me some Whoopi. All right, next up is this film here called Wishman. Now this one I really wanted because you can see right there, it says, based on the true story of Frank Shankwitz, founder of Make-A-Wish Foundation. So it's basically the story of the guy who created the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the first, wish that obviously, was made. Actually, see that? Danny Trejo's in here. I did not know that. So, but I'm sure this is going to be a heartfelt film. So, looking forward to checking this one out. All right, so next up we have a BTK Killer. And then there's this one in Spanish, but this one I thought, so the title it shows on the front is Bajo el Cielo de Michoacán. My hubby is from Michoacán. But yeah, I thought that was the name of the movie, but I guess that's just like the set, like the name of the set here, because there is 6 movies in here, so I'm assuming that they all like take place in Michoacán. But it has some actors I know that my husband likes, like Pepe Aguilar, Antonio Aguilar. I know he likes their movies and stuff like that. So really, I mean, this is going to be for him. You have La Sureña, Lamberto Quintero, La Última Salsa en Colombia, El Hijo de Lamberto Quintero, Contrabando y Muerte, and La Banda del Acordeón. So definitely something that I'm sure my husband will enjoy. All right, we got a few more things here. So we have this one here, Russell Madness. So super cute movie. And then this one here really caught my interest. It is in a thin case, but it's called a Psychomania. They gave new meaning to Hell on Wheels. Like I said, it's in a slim case. So the next thing I have here is actually a book, and that is The Addams Family. It's a little chapter book here, so it's not very big, but obviously it's based on the first cartoon movie that they made. So got that one. And then the last item that I have to share with you guys. So technically this was supposed to be a surprise. But in one of my recent videos, I had mentioned that I was still on the hunt for this particular book. And so they messaged me and like, hey, have you opened your box yet? I'm like, no, it's been sitting. And so they let me know that it was in there. But yeah, it was supposed to be a surprise, you guys. So let me go ahead and show you guys what it is. And they even put on here a gift to you, because I didn't know that they were sending this, obviously. So let me get all this stuff off and I will show you. So this book is just completely awesome, you guys, and it's unbelievable that this was even at Dollar Tree. But we have The Art of a Tim Burton Film, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. This thing is massive, you guys, and it is super heavy. But I was on the hunt for this. I have like I want to say 5 stores that I frequent, and none of them got them in. Like every time I would go to Dollar Tree, I would always go to the book section and look for this. Never had any luck. And like I was seeing like everybody else finding it and stuff, and I was like super bummed, but I can't believe they found me a copy of this. This is just so cool. I mean, you know, who doesn't love Tim Burton? And Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is such an awesome movie, you guys. But look at this. Look at this. This is so freaking nice. What else is in here? Oh, it's like kind of, look at this. Kind of how you can, like the characters down there drawn and stuff like that. So this is a pretty neat little book, and I cannot wait to look more into it. So thank you. Thank you so much for this, Larry and Melissa. I really do appreciate you guys finding this for me. And I appreciate you scooping up all these titles for me. You guys are just truly awesome. A true blessing to the Dollar Tree movie community. So you guys, if you are not following them, if you're not familiar with them, again, all their information will be in the description box below. You know, shoot them your wish list if there's things you're looking for when the waves drop, and they will be more than happy to help you out. So that is it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Join the family if you have not, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.